Well, Spain's prime minister is warning that his country will miss its deficit goal for this year. Mariano Rajoy says that the country's new deficit target of 5.8% of GDP is more realistic than the original goal of 4.4%, given the sinking economy. Spain's unemployment stands at a staggering 22.9%. That is the highest in the Eurozone region. Almost 1 in 4 people in Spain are out of work. Well, joining us now with his view on what this means for the EU's new fiscal pact is Vidak. He's the managing partner at Beryl Consulting, which advises clients on investing in hedge funds. Vidak, thank you for joining us this evening.
Good evening, Michelle.
Spain saying it won't meet its budget target. How is Spain's defiance today going to challenge the European Union's new fiscal pact?
Well, you just mentioned that Spain has 22% unemployment. That's official. But who knows what the real number is. So obviously it's a numbers game here, and due to that fact that there is austerity in place already in Spain, and that the riots might actually come about if Spain does something to reduce even further, as Germany and the rest of the core members of European Union would like to Spain to behave. So in essence, Spain has decided to do something that it was really not supposed to do, which is to not obey the agreement they signed just a few months ago.
So we've been concerned about Greece. We've been concerned about contagion. Is Spain the next shoe to drop here?
I don't think shoe to drop is the right description. I think there's a tug of war between one side, which is obviously Greece, Italy, Spain, very creative people, and very rigid people, Germany, who want everything on time, and they're just much more disciplined, obviously. So we have a tug of war between the two sides, and we need a middle road. And I don't see the middle road right now. I see just tug of war.
Well, essentially you're saying that there's a big cultural clash. So given this rigidity, do you think that the EU needs to be more flexible with the budget targets?
Well, in life you have to be flexible, but sometimes if the professor tells you, do the homework and do it on time, that's what you have to do. You have to strive, you have to keep your word. To me, Spain is maybe borrowing Greek playbook in this instance.
Well, what does this mean for Spain and its standing in the financial markets? I mean, how is it going to affect its bond yields, for example?
Well, we already see that. The market is the ultimate judge. It's not you and I, it's the market. The market is much larger than anyone. It's much larger than Federal Reserve Bank. It's much larger than EU. So the market is judging today that the risk of 5 years and 10 years bond, Spanish bond, against Italian bonds, and we know Italy is heavily indebted nation, is on pari passu. It's almost equal. So the market has already judged this, I would say, excursion that the Spanish Prime Minister took today.
So Spain and Italy on a par now with their bond yields, and do you think it could drop even further for Spain?
Well, I don't think so, really. I think Italy is a little bit shakier. I think Italy is a little bit different case. Every single country in Europe is a little bit different. But I think if you're going to compare Italy and Spain, I think the risk is still favors Spain against Italy.
Okay, thank you very much. That's Vidak, managing partner at Beryl Consulting.